Getting anglers started for the first time, you want it simple, you want it easy, you want something that's ready to go. The Ike Dude combo by Abu Garcia, this is the rod and reel for you. Listen to me, this thing is ready to rock. As soon as you buy it, all you have to do is tie on a bait, tie on a lure, and it's ready to go. Best of all, the action of these rods is a light action that makes catching small, medium, or big fish super fun. It's available in a spinning and a spin cast. And for first-time anglers, you cannot get easier to use than the spin cast reel. Check it out. It's the Ike Dude combo in the Gen Ike line of rods and reels from Abu Garcia.
My name's Patrick with Kalex, and I'm here fishing the brand new XT2 series of rods. These are telescopic spinning rods, perfect for any angler who loves to travel and who always wants to be prepared to wet a line. Telescopic means that you can collapse these down so that they're easy to store and they take up less space, so that you've got a convenient, ready to go setup anytime you see that good looking fishing spot. They're made on a carbon composite blank, which is a special blend of graphite and fiberglass. So these rods are lightweight and sensitive, but they're also very strong. Stainless steel guide frames and aluminum oxide inserts ensure a smooth cast with any type of line. And this aluminum reel seat is for added durability for this section where you connect your reel to your rod. Oversized EVA grips are extremely comfortable, and these models even come with this tip cover, so that when you collapse your rod down, you can snap this on for convenient storage, and this will help resist against any sort of tip breakage or damage. This model is the 5.6, but it goes all the way up to 12 feet, so that they're perfect for freshwater or saltwater in any fishing application.
Hey everybody, Al Noriker here with KastKing with another brand new launch of new products from KastKing. It's been hundreds already in 2019, and now the new Crixus series of graphite, spinning, and casting rods is on the way to you right now. Now in the new Crixus series, there's 20 different rods, actually 13 different spinning and casting rods, and combos, spinning and casting. Now, in this series, these are all two-piece rods. These are all IM6 graphite blanks, very, very thin, light, sensitive, but because it's IM6 graphite, it's also extremely durable. You're going to really love that part of these rods. When it comes to components, boy, I tell you, we've used great components here. These are stainless steel frames with zirconium inserts, which, you know, is really important because most of us now are using braided lines or super lines of some type, and they can be very hard on guide rings that aren't as hard as zirconium. So we've upgraded these to stainless frames and zirconium rings just for that. Now the reel seats, these are all graphite reel seats, very comfortable in your hand. The casting models have a nice trigger so that when you're flipping or pitching or just need extra power to set the hook, that trigger reel seat can really give you that advantage. As far as the handles go, these are my favorites. You know, I've used these on a lot of our rods. This is our super polymer golf style slip resistant handle. It's very comfortable when it's dry, great for all day fishing, but when it gets wet, it's also slip resistant. There's EVA foregrips and EVA fighting butt. Really great components, finish this rod off and really give you an exceptional value. So let's recap a little bit here. New Crixus, 20 models, actually 13 rods, spinning and casting, and combos available with the great Crixus spinning reel and the great Crixus casting reel as well. Incredible components, stainless frames, zirconium inserts, graphite reel seats, super polymer handles for slip resistance. And even with all those features, all that performance, these rods are still under $60 for virtually every model, not counting the combos. It's going to be one of our top sellers. It's an exceptional value and a really true performance rod. That's Crixus from KastKing, brand new. I'm Al Noriker. I'll see you in the water really soon. Go find yourself a Crixus.
Hi, I'm Brandon Cotton with Okuma Fishing Tackle, and today we're talking a little bit about our Nomad Inshore rod series. The Nomad Inshore rod series is based upon our traditional Nomad travel series with a specific application for inshore and freshwater applications. We started with our OC9 rod technology, which is a carbon composite rod blank with a outer carbon wrap. This increases the hoop strength as well as the overall strength of the rod. This comes in two different actions in both casting and spinning. The main key feature of this series is that it comes in a three-piece sections. So basically you've got two different tips that come in the rod bag for you. It comes with either medium light and a medium action or a medium and medium heavy action. So it gives some versatility when traveling. In addition to the rod blank, we've utilized Alps deep press guides. The benefit of these guides is that it encompasses more of the zirconium insert, and this allows the guide to be more structurally sound overall and prevents the guide from popping out. Moving into the handle section, we've used premium cork fore and aft grips, and you'll notice here it is a split butt design. Again, most rods are going to this type of design because it reduces the weight and it helps with the balance of the rod. We've utilized a Alps machined aluminum reel seat, and on the casting model, we've also utilized one that's got a trigger for better casting performance. One thing to call out, and one of the key features of this, is that the connection is based on a European-style ferrule connection. What this means is that more of the blank from each piece goes into the blank of the next piece and offers for more of a one-piece feel on the rod. And you'll notice here that this is actually how it looks once it's inside the connection here. It looks a little bit different than a lot of the traditional American connections where both pieces are butted up next to each other. So if you're putting the rod together and you notice there's a little bit of space, this is actually the correct form and what it's going to look like for you. So you can check out our new Nomad rods at our website at okumafishing.com or at your local retailer.
Hi, Jerry with EatMyTackle, and today what we're going to talk about is how to rig a Sabiki rod. We get a lot of questions from people that buy a rod. They have a hard time getting the line through the rod all the way out the end because everything goes inside. Now typically the rigs we use down here in the Keys for ballyhoo and stuff, those rigs are made with 20-pound tests for their main line. So we use 20-pound tests for our reels when we go out with the Sabiki rod. Well, let me show you the easiest way to do this. First of all, the Sabiki rods come apart. They're two-piece. All you do is thread in one end, and this is leftover 500-pound mono from when we did our outriggers. You can use 400-pound, whatever you'd like. I just use whatever's left over. Stick it back in this end, put the two together, and just feed it on out the end. That simple. So within about less than a minute, you've got it all the way through. And then what we're going to do is we're going to tape a piece of 20-pound mono on this end right here with any type of tape. I've got 20-pound mono and a piece of electrical tape, and we're going to put the two of them together and pull it back through. There you go, just like that. Grab the other end, pull the 600-pound mono through, and it all comes back. And here's your line. So again, it's a simple trick. It'll get it all the way through, and you'll be able to put the line through without all the hassles and all. Next, what we're going to talk about is how you rig the terminal end. In other words, a Sabiki rig has a snap at the end of it, and it has a snap at the beginning of it. What we do is we run a 20-pound mono line, our main line, and then on our main line we tie a barrel swivel. That allows you to change out Sabiki rigs very easily because again, Sabiki rigs come with a snap swivel. So in this case, once you're set up, you're good to go. You can change rigs whenever you want depending on the size baits. Again, they come from a Sabiki rig as small as 14 to as big as a 1/0. So you can change them out very easily, just open the clip. At the other end of the rig, we have a weight. And again, the rig comes with a small snap. We use this type of sinker, not the bank sinkers, but this type right here. Hooks on very easily, and it will not damage the end of the Sabiki rod when you wind it up. So let me show you how everything goes together. When you wind it up, everything goes back inside. The weight slides in. No one's getting any hooks or anything, and it's all real smooth. Now again, pick the right rod. If you're using smaller rigs, you can go with a 7-foot Sabiki rod. If you've got the bigger hooks on the longer rigs, go with an 8-foot Sabiki rod, and we sell both of those. Most people, including myself, always use a bait caster style rod or reel. A bait caster reel works wonderful with these because it's close to the hole that the line goes in and out. But that's our tip of the day from EatMyTackle. Catch them up.